Hey everybody, I'm super excited today. The president of C-SPAN 2 invited me to be on that book review TV program, and I am super excited. I'm the master poet, and you know I like to read, and so we're going to have a good review today, and maybe hundreds and thousands of people will read this here book. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. Got a nice little, what you call these things, podium things here, and we all ready to go. So now we're going to go on to the book review. Article, simple process to grow geranium nanowires could improve lithium ion batteries by Missouri University of Science and Technology. And on the right, a scanning electron micrograph image of geranium nanowires electro deposited into a iodine tin oxide electrode from an aqueous solution. On the left, a schematic illustration of an electronic wave function confined in the core region of a doped, man, it must be bad to be doped up, nanowire, with a silicon core and geranium shell. The dopant is the single phosphorus atom. Don't forget that part. Now, researchers at Missouri University of Science and Technology have developed what they call a simple one-step method to grow nanowires of geranium from an aqueous solution. Their process could make it more feasible to use geranium in lithium-ion batteries. What's it going to do with flowers in the batteries? That's what geranium is, ain't it? Anyway, Missouri S&T researchers described the method in a paper published August 28, 2014 on the website of journal ACS Nano. The researchers' one-step approach could lead to a simpler, less expensive way to grow geranium nanowires. As a semiconductor material, geranium is superior to silicon, says Dr. J.A. Schweitzer, the Donald E. Castleman Foundation for Chemical Research Professor of Discovery at Missouri S&T. Geranium was even used in the first transistor, but it's more expensive to process for widespread use in batteries, solar cells, transistors, and other applications, says Schweitzer, who is the lead researcher on the project. Moving right along. Schweitzer and his team has success growing other materials. Growing geranium at the nano level is not so simple. In fact, electrode disposition in an aqueous solution such as that used to grow the zinc oxide nanospheres is thermodynamically not feasible. Schweitzer and his team explained in their ACS Nano paper, electrode deposited geranium nanowires. Now I like that, nanowires. So the Missouri S&T researchers took a different approach. They modified an electric disposition process found to produce geranium nanowires using liquid metal electrodes. That process, developed by the University of Michigan researchers led by Dr. Stephen McDonough and known as electrochemical liquid solid process, that is LLS, involves the use of metallic liquid that performs two functions. It acts as an electrode to cause the electrode disposition as well as solvent to recrystallize nanoparticles. Schweitzer and his team applied the LLS process by electrochemically reducing indium tin oxide, ITO, to produce, don't forget that ITO, to produce indium nanoparticles in a solution containing geranium dioxide or GE4. The indium nanoparticle in contact with the ITO acts as an electrode for the reduction of GeI4 and also dissolves the reduced GE in the particle, the Missouri S&T team reports in the ACS Nano paper. The geranium then starts to crystallize out of the nanoparticle, allowing the growth of the nanowire. The Missouri S&T researchers tested the effect of temperature for electrode disposition by growing the geranium nanowires at room temperature at 95 degrees Celsius. That's 203 degrees Fahrenheit. They found no significant difference in the quality of the nanowires, although the nanowires grown at room temperature, now listen now, had smaller diameters. Schweitzer believes the ability to produce the nanowires at room temperature through this one-step process could lead to a less expensive way to produce a material. The high conductivity of geranium nanowires makes them ideal for lithium-ion battery applications, Schweitzer says, and Schweitzer's research in this area is funded through a $1.22 million grant from the U.S. Department of Energy's Office of Basic Energy Science. Now that's a good book to be reading. You know, when you curl up by the fireplace and you know you ain't got nothing to do and it's a like wet day and you want to read a good book, read this here book right here about growing them nanowire things. And it'll make you smarter, I can tell you that. Here's what old Master Park got out of the article: that they can conjugate and quadruplicate in materials and speculated in this particles, the boards right here. That's what I learned about that.